And so if you have a stirring in your heart to share your story, to start a podcast, to write a book, to build out a retreat, to start a community, to host an event, to get out on social media and share, to be a legacy leader and leaver for other generations. I have just, in that short period of time, literally that last sentence, compiled the role that each and every one of the women on this show do on a daily basis. So you don't have to look much further, though, of course, if there is a need that we can't attune to, we would love to point you in the right direction. But ultimately, it's the knowingness that God knit us together to represent the body of Christ, specifically as females, in a really unique way, as Azers, as helpers to you and your mission, so that we can point you in his direction. Not in our direction, not in the services we provide, not in the books we write, not in anything, because we don't have any financial leverage points to Girls Gone Holy at this point. And we've really struggled with who's going to play that role when it happens, because all of us have our own business entities and nonprofits and things like that. And where does it fit and who's at the helm? And these conversations are happening in the back end, just so you're aware, because we want to invite you guys in further, not just to the listenership experience and the community of that, but we want to invite you further into retreats, perhaps into living room conversations. Perhaps we're ideating, and hopefully we'll have something to give to you in the next several months to have that conversation. But ultimately, we all have operating businesses now that can help you flourish. And so however that looks, if you want to reach out to us individually, you're more than welcome. We're looking forward to getting to know you deeply. And my hope and request for this particular show would just be, one, for you to get your hands on the More Than Enough book. Again, it's on pre-order everywhere that you can get a book. And it's been recognized in Barnes & Noble already. And we're doing a awesome book signing event that's going to be happening on the launch week of September 10th in Texas. So anyone listening from Texas will be in Austin. So we would hope for you to be able to join us at that time. But ultimately, it's to leave a review. It's to like this. It's to share it out. It's to connect with it. It's to actually take the next step action plan for yourself to become that messenger, to start to vocalize what God has put on your heart, to actually move the needle over that big God dream, and to not sit stagnant over it, because you really are more than enough in him. You are worthy of it all, my friend.